One, two, one, two. One Piece. What is up, everybody? We are back. I don't know how I want to start this off. First off, we have brief spoilers for 1182. This is fucking amazing because we get another god. We get more gods than we've ever seen here, and some of them are Emu, some of them are by St. Killingham. But the last brief spoilers I put out, I got tricked. And since then, I've seen numerous spoilers since they're not coming from QPs or Radon. These actually come from the worst gen, so they're like 95% true. And they've been verified and backed up by a couple others, but these are the brief spoilers. I'm waiting to see if there's any full spoilers that come out for this chapter, but we have the actual brief spoilers. And I'm sorry, I'm fucking hungry. I go to work at 6:30. It is 1:51 and I still need to get some sleep. So bear with me. I'm eating two chicken pot pies. But we're going to get into these brief spoilers because it's, we get more about the gods. And I'm excited because they came in a fashion I wasn't used to, but I received them just as you will. Fucking amazingly. Make sure to give a shout out to our sponsors. Emmy Eats Ramen is the world's first plant-based, high protein, high fiber, low sodium, low carbohydrate ramen. They have 6 flavors. You can go to immeats.com. Use our promo code EDGE2G to get $5 off your online purchase, but you can also look up their online store locator and see if there's a store near you where you can just go in and purchase them yourself. But you cannot use the promo code in stores, only online. And if you are a Nintendo Switch user, go to switcheries.com. Use promo code EDGE10 at checkout to get 10% off your purchase on any Nintendo Switch from any generation, accessories, thumb grips, cases, and more. Just go there to show some love to the sponsors of the streams and the shows. Also, go ahead and follow the pod OKC. We just did our last show. We started watching Outlaw Star episode 1 and 2 this Sunday, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Come back to the pod OKC here on Twitch or Kick and watch episode 3 and 4 of Outlaw Star. Outlaw Star is so fucking good, and it's so crazy that there are no more space odysseys being made right now. Everybody got scared of Gundam, I guess. I don't know what the fuck it was. Gundam does a good job, but Gundam is more on the same line as One Piece. War, how keeping old people in continues to breed the same kind of war, the children suffer, all that shit. But let's get into the chapter brief spoilers. And there is no title. It says Sanji and Zoro are up, injured but not completely defeated. So last we saw, Zoro got blickied with that omen in the face, and he took that, went back. Sanji got heel kicked and exploded, but now they're back up. Loki combines his lightning powers with Ragnir's ice, using several attacks. Emu counters with his fireballs. Sommers and Killingham are indeed stronger from Omen, because remember, he used Omen to bring them back. They have these big black circles on their back. Sommers, for example, carries a giant ship, not just a big ship, but an Elbaf giant ship on his back all by himself. He said they try to continue their plan to kidnap the children, while Emu has shown up here to lay waste to the Straw Hats. Think Killingham creates his strongest creation yet, one of his biggest MMAs, using the fear of his own dreams, Zaza, the RainGoddess, whom the world government fears the most. And I think there has been a correction. It's not so much fears as they are cautious of or aware of, I think is what it is. And when we look at this, we got if you look up here, you see when our boy Monkey D. Dragon came on the scene in Lugtown, he had the Zaza come up as the winds and the rains raged. And the thing is, there is a reason why the Celestials built their cities and their homes on top of the Red Line, is because of the water. And there's an explanation we will go into here in a minute, but I continue. Zaza is so strong that she He summons Zaza. Zaza is so strong that she easily floods an entire village in Elbaf. So it does put out the fires, but they're fucking flooded. Zoro and Sanji prepare for the final fight against Killingham and Saint Sommers. So we will get to see the matchups that were predicted earlier. But this isn't it for these brief spoilers. It's crazy. It's. I thought this was going to be longer, but they're very quick. We got this. Let's see, from Red On. And it says, what does Zaza, the rain goddess, look like? And this comes from Red On. It says, she is a woman with long hair and 4 arms. Her body is transparent, and we can see that her interior is filled with water. She has a white ring circle on her back like emus, but without eyes or nails. She wears a robe, and her face is covered with a veil that only reveals her eyes. She also wears a comical hat decorated with jewels, several of them hanging from her hat. So there's been some depictions. Hang on, let me refocus here. Oh, it should refocus itself, this fucking camera. It's done this to me too many times, trying to make me fucking look bad. You son of a motherfucker. But if you go on Twitter, you can find pictures of this. It's everywhere now. This is the biggest topic right now, is seeing that there is another god. And then also there was a panel that comes up where Emu is explaining all of these different gods. And I do believe this is the Raw, and the forest god looks like motherfucking Chopper, dude. Like, look. Hang on, let's get over here. You see that? Look at those panels. I'm trying to get it to... There we go. It's the only way I can show it to you decently. It's like Stan Lee said. That's like Casey Kasem and Stan Lee shit. But that comes up, and then there was a color one where it had... all of these on here. Oh, I gotta go further. Yeah, and it's just Chopper, the forest guy, is just gonna look badass. If his devil fruit is what we think it is, then yeah, Chopper is one of the gods. We got Luffy. Luffy has not hit his final gear yet, or he has not fully awakened yet, because we see that Zaza has a ring on her back. Emu has a ring on his back, so Luffy has to get his on his back as well as Chopper. And this makes sense why Chopper's Rumble Ball has bypassed some of the normal evolutions of a mythic Zoan. But yeah, these are the spoilers for chapter 1182. Hopefully today, let me check right now to see if there's anything out, because if there is, it's going to be a separate video, because these are the brief spoilers, the correct brief spoilers. That's what it's going to be titled, correct brief spoilers, because I fucked that shit up. Pew peace. But yeah, I'm fucking excited to see who and what is next, because if we get another explanation on Chopper, then and he is a mythic Zoan, then Luffy's crew is crazy. It's mythic Zoans and princes and princesses. No, Pew Peace hasn't put anything out. I haven't seen anything else on Twitter except for what I posted. What is this? Is this? No, that's a fake one. Okay, yeah, so there's nothing else about this. But whenever... Oh, whoa. Did this just come out? This is... Let me see if this is legit first. Okay, yeah, no. The only thing, these are the same exact show notes. They're done differently. The only thing they say is Zoro and Sanji say we're not done yet before closing off or the finishing. And I think there's a break after this, but no, there is nothing new. I wanted to make sure there was nothing new about Zaza or this chapter. that is released yet. So we'll just keep waiting and sometime get the full spoilers. But thank you guys for joining. These have been the brief spoilers for chapter 1182 of One Piece. Make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, follow, because this is your place for One Piece content. And as it comes out weekly, normally we're on this crazy golden week, bi-week situation. But normally we have the brief spoilers earlier in the week, like on Monday, then Tuesday to Wednesday, it is the full spoilers. And again, we were getting them from Pew Piece. They might be taking a break, so there'll be other places that we get them, like Worst Gen, Radon from Arlong Park, the Willa Marco. And then Thursdays are typically TCB scans. And then Sunday's the official Shonen Jump, where we do the live read here. And that is where you can do a read along with me without any interruptions. Also, Sundays 11:30, the pod OKC. It'll either be anime watch party night or video game topic week. So this week is going to be Watch Party Outlaw Star episodes 3 and 4. And then also make sure to stay tuned on this channel for 100 hours of martial law training. I've got back into my game where I memorize all combos for all characters, no shit, and use some of them for some of my ranked belt tests, because I like the combos, the switch up, the actual martial arts that was implied for Tekken. So Tekken 8, 100 hours of martial law. Dragon Ball FighterZ going back to Roshi. I need to switch it up because I think I've mastered him, but 100 hours of Master Roshi before I switch it up. And then Street Fighter, 100 hours of Ryu. Thank you guys so much. I'm Elijah 5000 now. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.